everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm hoping that this thing is working now. Of course, my computer did an update overnight, screwed up all of my audio settings. You guys don't care. You were watching me talk for like 5 or 6 minutes. Thank God for Retro Joe, man, coming in clutch and calling me like, dude, you have no audio. Then you go to figure out the audio and your mixer's not connected. So then you update it. Then your privacy settings get screwed up because the update's just like, dude, man, it's Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve is supposed to be a time. I'm hoping that this sounds normal. Otherwise, you're just going to listen to me talk and make funny faces. Thanksgiving Eve apparently is just kind of a drinking holiday where you prep food or you go back into your hometown and go out to the bar and make some poor decisions, which I am all about. Tonight, what I'm working on is I have 9 people from the South coming into the Beyond the Grave Media household. 9 people. I'm trying not to use the F word right now. And they are, it's going to be a lot. Okay. So we have a lot of poultry. And first of all, I seen somebody here. Can you just comment? Can you hear me talking? Just hit me up really quick. I'll even put it on the screen for you. That's a lot of poultry. That's a lot of bird. I got 30 pounds of turkey that's brining. I have like a 15-pound ham that I injected. I got a lot of things to work on right now. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to just come on here and go over some movies that I like to watch during Thanksgiving and just some of the food that's going to be on the Beyond the Grave table setting here out in the main room outside of my garage. It's about to get crazy. It's going to be crazy in like, I don't know, an hour when I have to deep clean and everything. It's going to be nuts. And so I just thought it might be kind of fun to just talk about some foods that belong on the table, some foods that should get the hell off of the table, and then also some films that I like to watch. So Thanksgiving, for whatever reason, is family, faith, and football, right? But really, it is all about football for me. And you're always going to watch the Lions lose. I'm just kidding. Lions been doing really good. But there's always like the Lions or the Cowboys and the Eagles, right? They just played. But or you get these kind of like marquee games that are never that good on Thanksgiving, right? Chiefs blowing people out. So anyway, there's nothing better. I don't watch the parade. There's nothing better than a bunch of great food. Your family's around, you're watching football. Then when everybody leaves and you get the house to yourself, you can actually go through and watch some of your favorite holiday movies that maybe you've just been kind of neglecting because it was Halloween and whatnot. So this is some movies that I love to watch. Just right off the top, one of the best Thanksgiving movies that takes place at Thanksgiving involves Uncle Paulie. Okay, and we're talking about Rocky. Any of the Rocky films, they have to be started on Thanksgiving. Your marathon starts now. Whether or not you include Creed into that mix, that's up to you. Okay, if you want to add 3 more films, be my guest. But Rocky 1 goes down every Thanksgiving, no matter what. Okay. I've been kind of prepping for Thanksgiving all month, if you will. And so another one of my favorite films, I've already watched it twice, introduced my son to it, Son-in-Law. Absolutely incredible movie, man. One of the best right here. Son-in-Law, like this is one of my mom's favorite movies when I was a little kid. So I got it on VHS. This was lost on DVD, a travesty, awesome soundtrack, Pauly Shore. Just amazing fucking movie, man. And then of course you've got the granddaddy of them all, one that I've been championing forever. Back when I was like, I want to say I was like a freshman or a sophomore, I brought home Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and my buddies, my stoner friends were like, dude, what are we doing watching like a comedy from 1989, bro? And I was like, dude, clearly you don't know how much I love John Candy. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, while I don't love this transfer and I got a bunch of problems with it, it's not going to probably look much better than this. I hope someone restores it and gives us every single extended scene. I've seen this 500 times. This was like one of my favorite movies to fall asleep to for a long time. I have it memorized. Love all the new stuff that's included with that release. And then tomorrow I'm also going to watch The Irishman. Now, how are you going to find time to watch a 4-hour Robert De Niro Scorsese film? Well, we're just going to hope. All right. And so now let's go ahead and get into foods that I think should be on your holiday spread and foods that should just get the hell out of here. All right. I already did some of these, so I might go fast in the beginning. I apologize, but I just feel like people were already kind of watching and talking shit. So first of all, when it's Thanksgiving, I don't want anything on my table that has nothing to do with fall. I'm talking fall colors. I'm talking pumpkins. I'm talking yellows, browns, reds, nothing green deserves to be on the Thanksgiving table unless it's green bean Cassie. And that bitch is just smothered and covered. And the cheese almost makes it kind of like like a translucent off green, right? Almost like molten green or something. Like it's just like flat green. That's what I'm cool with on Thanksgiving. Nothing green goes on the table. I'm going to talk a lot of trash about that because I think it doesn't belong here. Okay, so let's start first here. This is kind of our tiers. We've got elite, which means that is like the God tier. That is the next level of Thanksgiving food. That is the food that I'm going to come back, that I make every year, that I'm going to come back for seconds for. Food that I'm watching how much my relatives are eating to make sure that I have some leftovers for. That's the S tier. That is the elite. That is the God tier. Did you see what God just did to the casserole, man? And then you got the A tier, which is great. It's a big portion of the plate. We want that as well. Okay, that's runner up. That is going to be a great thing on the plate. B is good. It's tasty, but it's not a priority. All right, I'm going to walk by it. And the reason why we're doing this tier is because I watched the Dead Pit episode and I went on Tier Maker and I was like, man, I'm paying for this StreamYard because I forgot to cancel my membership. So if I'm going to pay $45 a month for StreamYard, I'm going to go through some of these tier makers and just kind of have fun with it. So that's why we're here. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, if you will. I'm excited just to kind of go through some of these because I got a ton of food to prep, man. I just got a little bit of time to do it. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get into candied yams. Now, what is wrong with candied yams? Are these overcooked? Are they undercooked? What's with the marshmallows? I'll always like try a little bit, but I don't really like it. So it's almost like it's on this weird tier that doesn't totally exist. Candied yams, maybe my family just never made them right. Maybe it's a northern, I don't know, but it's not for me, okay? If my favorite aunt makes it, I might try a little sample. Apple pie. Now listen, this is good. This is tasty, but it's not a priority on the plate. Apple pie is great, especially like fresh cooked apple pie. But if you don't have Cool Whip or some French vanilla ice cream on the apple pie, get it the hell out of there. You don't serve pie without Cool Whip or ice cream. You just don't. It doesn't settle right. I don't know what it is, okay? Apple pie is good, though. We're going to put it right there on the B tier. Baked potatoes. Listen, I'm Scotch Irish. I love potatoes in every single facet, every single way that you can think of. Any day of the week, fried, French, right, whatever, man. Twice baked. Baked potatoes on Thanksgiving. Baked potatoes? No, not taking any. Don't like it. If you can talk me into some sort of like twice baked and you got some sort of cheese or something funky in there, maybe you can convince me to just sample it, but potatoes are supposed to be mashed with, you know what, right? Get the fucking baked potato the hell out of here. I don't care how many toppings you have. There better not be a lot of green on it. All right, let's move on. Asparagus. Put that right in the trash. Asparagus is delicious at a barbecue. It's delicious in March, really, right? It does not belong on a thing. It's a palate cleanser, Josh. What are you talking about? Not for me, man. Not for me. I hope this thing is working. I hope the audio sounds all right. Brussels sprouts, same thing. I'm in the store. Brussels sprouts are expensive. People like to take the little bit of, what is that stuff that they put on? Like a balsamic glaze. I like Brussels sprouts, not on my Thanksgiving spread. Get that shit out of here, baby. Cheesy squash casserole. Colors are right. The word squash is wrong. No. Now, pumpkins, gourds, maybe you could talk me into something like that. Squash, do not call it that. I have a complicated relationship with squash. I'm not eating that. That almost looks like those cheesy square potatoes. Funeral potatoes, that shit rocks. I would mess with that all day. And then we're talking banana pudding next. Listen, I don't know if it's because I'm from Washington, now currently in Eugene, Oregon. I don't know if I just never had it right. I don't know if I even knew that it existed as a thing, but it has changed my Thanksgiving life. It is on a different plane of existence now. Having banana pudding, having 9 people from New Orleans coming into my space tomorrow and invading. If I don't have a punch bowl sized banana pudding that my wife makes, I'm never going to hear the end of it. Like, my wife makes the best fucking banana. I don't even, it's unbelievable, man. And she makes because you can't just make a little bit. So what happens is she takes the banana cream jello pudding packet, right? She's got the Nilla wafers mini or whatever. And then she's got obviously tons of bananas. And then the thing that makes it, besides the whipped cream, is the cream cheese that's blended together. I'm telling you, dude, it'll change your life. It will absolutely change your life. That is elite Thanksgiving food all day. Collard greens. I learned a lot about Southern tradition since being with my wife for 12 years, and this is a great New Year's food because it's supposed to represent money. Not on Thanksgiving. Not in my house. Get that shit out of here. Corn pudding, I don't love it, but if my favorite aunt makes it and she's real proud of it, I'm unashamedly try just a little bit. I don't really want it though, so we're gonna say corn pudding is right there. Cheesy broccoli casserole, it's too green. No, put that down on that. Put that shit directly in the trash, man. Cheesy broccoli casserole isn't happening. Corn, I've never had corn for Thanksgiving. I love corn and the color's right. I would probably try a little bit if someone made it like fresh or some like weird fun way, some Pinterest recipe, someone like found a way to make it good. But I just feel like it's weird to be gnawing on corn when you have so many other starches at the table. That's just me. Cornbread, my wife loves cornbread. I'm fine with that. That feels more like a fall kind of winter Chilean cornbread thing. But if, people make it, I'm going to try it. All right. Cranberry sauce. Here's where we get into the weeds. All right. I'm getting excited. Just thinking about this. Cranberry sauce needs to come out of a can. But I've had some coworkers, I've had some friends that loved cranberry sauce, and they will put this like with all kinds of different fruits and they'll whip it up in a certain way. And I think that actually, again, no, it's working. Okay. Sounds like the sound's working. I got to take a second. I just restarted everything. I think that was a delayed text. My buddy Retro Joe's looking out for me. Are you watching? I hope so. Anyway, cranberry sauce. I'm willing to try this. It's good, but I need the lines. I need the fucking lines. Biscuits, same thing. That's a little bit, I mean, if they're home, you can talk me into it if it's like a Popeyes biscuit or something special, but otherwise, is this thing even, let's see here. Yeah, we're still good. We're good. Sorry, guys. We're going to put this on the dislike because I'm a roll guy for Thanksgiving, so. All right, cream corn. No, I don't know. Do people eat cream corn for Thanksgiving? I guess that's kind of similar to, all right. We're going to put this in the neutral because the colors are right and I do love corn. Okay, moving on to cream spinach. Get that shit directly out of here. Directly in the trash, dude. There's no reason to have spinach. I don't understand. Is this for like, you only got the 2 bathrooms and you're trying to kind of push people through, kind of herd them through the house and get the bowels moving a little bit? There's no reason to have these greens. Crescent rolls, absolutely. That is an elite food, especially when you make it like little smokies. You know what I'm talking about? The Hillshire Farms, those little smokies with the cheddar, and I roll them up. I brush them with egg wash, a little bit of garlic salt. Man, that is an elite. Little smokies in my house were pigs in a blanket, I think. I don't know if that's a northern thing. Incredible, dude. Incredible. I got to make 30 of them tonight. Deviled eggs, same thing. Now, deviled eggs, people either love them or they hate them. I fucking love deviled eggs, man. I'm telling you right now, it is absolutely one of my favorite things to make. And sometimes I get a little crazy with the jalapenos, or I'll put bacon. Like sometimes I get a little crazy with the paprika, man. Smoked, especially Hungarian paprika, dude, forget about it. Deviled eggs are an elite food. Dinner rolls, same thing. Don't even give me turkey or ham if I can't cover it in gravy and put some meat on a roll, dude. Elite. Perfect. Dressing. Here's where we start to have some problems. Okay, do not tell my wife that I said this. She makes really good cornbread dressing. I did not know. We're going to put this in the A tier. I think it's elite after Thanksgiving. The problem trying to get the dressing, because she uses like real chickens, right? Real chickens. Like the whole chicken, she boils them down. She takes everything out of it and she breaks it up into this giant tray of dressing, basically. And there's like eggs and chicken and green onions and all of this stuff and chicken broth. You can never get it cooked. It takes like 6 hours to get it right. But when it's right the next day with a little bit of that jelly cranberry, dude, telling you, man, it is so good. But I'm going to put it right there in the A because I like something a little bit better. Gravy. Shut up, dude. That is an elite Thanksgiving food. Sweet, man. Green bean casserole. Green bean cassie, dude. Also elite. Okay. And I don't want anything besides like government cheese. We're talking Velveeta. We're talking green beans, and you got to do French fried onions on the top. I also put onion rings, man, and mushroom soup. The kind of mushroom soup you use matters, dude. Don't give me that reduced sodium. Don't give me that Winco or that Kroger off-brand. It is Campbell's or go fuck yourself in my household. Green bean casserole is God tier. It is so good. Green beans, however, by themselves, just throw them away. It's just scraps. It just looks good on a plate. Get them out of here. I don't want anything to do with that. Spiral ham, S tier. Elite. Unbelievable, man. Especially when you can get like, you've got to smoke it first of all. If you don't have a Traeger, Pit Boss, whatever you're using, you've got to smoke your ham. I know they're already pre-smoked, but you re-smoke it again. You inject it with the Tony's praline ham. You cover that thing in pineapple. I'm so excited, dude. Just a ham. Hey, spiral ham though, dude. One of the best. It'll change your life. Stuffing fucks, dude. We haven't got to stuffing yet, Joe. We have not got there. We're talking dressing, baby. Stuffing does fuck. King's Hawaiian rolls. It's good. It's tasty, but I'd rather have like a real roll. I hope you made them, right? Like browned rolls, man. Oh my God, my mom makes the best fucking rolls. Jelly cranberry sauce. It might be my favorite thing at Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they put. And you got to go Ocean Spray. Don't give me that knockoff shit, dude. It's Ocean Spray in the can so you can slice off your cranberries, dude. It's so good. I don't know how trashy that makes me, but mac and cheese, forget about it, dude. S tier. Elite. Especially if you got to make a homemade mac on Thanksgiving, though. And you got to put breadcrumbs on it. You got to really like put some time and effort into your mac. You can't just hit me with just like a mixed mac and cheese. That is not going to work. All right, we're moving on to mashed potatoes. Same thing, dude. Colors are right. You can have a little bit of green in your potatoes because you got garlic, you got parsley, you got everything in there, right? You got half and half maybe. Maybe people use a little sour cream. However you do it though, but I want the skins in my mashed potatoes. Nothing instant. I want them not too soupy now because people start like prepping like 15 different dishes and people will leave the potatoes on the back burner on low. All of a sudden you have the worst potatoes of your life, or you put too much milk in. Get that out of here. Peach cobbler. I'm going to try a little bit. I don't really do a lot of cobblers at Thanksgiving. We have a lot of pies. Peas. Who has peas at Thanksgiving, dude? No way. Absolutely no way. Joe doesn't like the cranberry. Well, you put your differences aside when we can be thankful in my household. All right. Cranberry fucks. All right. Pecan pie, pecan pie. I have a $17 Costco pecan pie in my fridge right now. I'm proud of it. I'm going to put that in great. I'm going to give that an A. Now you're going to need a little bit of flavor on top, but my wife's from the South. People come in, they expect certain things. That's one of them. Potato salad. So I've been arguing with my wife. I think we're doing potato salad. We're making that instead of mashed potatoes, but I'm going to make some mashed potatoes just for me. Potato salad fucks. Potato salad is so good no matter what. You can't really have macaroni salad. I guess you could, but I feel like potato salad is more of a Thanksgiving food than the macaroni. So I'm going to put that right there. Pumpkin pie, on principle, I want to put in the S tier, but sometimes you get a bad pumpkin pie. I got a pumpkin pie cheesecake in there from Costco. Dude, I'm hoping it's as good as it looks. It's kind of expensive. It's like $20, $21 or something. Pumpkin pie is great, but if you don't have Cool Whip or ice cream or something with it, it's just worthless. It's just pie filling. Throw it directly in the trash, baby. So now we're moving on to another heavy hitter. Just kidding. It's squash again. Get that out of here. We don't want any of that. Sweet roasted potatoes here. That's good. It's tasty. It's not a priority though. I want mashed potatoes, or I want a certain kind of potato at Thanksgiving. Sweet potatoes are good, but there's so many other starches there that I'm going to get full. Those sweet potatoes, they're just going to fill me up, man. Roasted veggies? Nope. Not having any. Not for Thanksgiving. I already got ham. I got turkey. I got Little Smokies, deviled eggs, rolls, mashed potatoes, gravy covered the whole thing, jelly cranberry sauce sliced to perfection, mac and cheese. Where am I going to put something like that? I can't put it anywhere. Get it out of here. Scallop potatoes, that's an A for effort. That sounds amazing. I'm going to take some. I'm going to be pretty impressed by it. I love funeral potatoes especially. So you can tell starches though, they're just kind of overwhelming at this point. the granddaddy of them all is stuffing. Stuffing is where I get most of my enjoyment on Thanksgiving. Now, the debate in my household rages, which is better, dressing or stuffing. I think when my wife hears stuffing, she hears stovetop, and that's a Yankee thing to do. It's like, I'm not from the Northeast. I'm from the Northwest. We're way different in the Pacific Northwest. I like real cornbread stuffing with the Holy Trinity. You know what I'm talking about? You got celery, peppers, onion, all browned with butter, right? And then just cooked to perfection, sage, the whole thing, man. You can make some of the best stuffing, and yeah, you put that all around dude, that is my favorite Thanksgiving food. I've gotten used to cornbread dressing, which I do really, really like. But stuffing, man, I don't care how I get it. I have to have it. I don't know if it's the sage. I don't know what it is, man, but it's one of my favorite things at Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie, I'm going to try a little bit. I always wonder if I like this. I think it's going to be pretty decent, though, when I pick it up, because it's kind of like pecan pie. It's like, yeah, I got to try. I got to see what it's about, man. Dark turkey meat, here's where I fuck with all the turkey. I love turkey. I'm going to give that A right here. Oh, let's go to right here. People love the leg, people love the thigh, and I smoke the turkey always, and I inject it. I put jalapenos under the skin, man. I'm more of a breast guy. I'm a boob guy. I don't know what to tell you. I love breast meat. I love white meat, but I still love some of the turkey leg. It's so good. We're going to go ahead and put that in the A. I'm going to take a portion of it, but I mostly want light turkey meat. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it is so good, man. Sweet potato casserole. I'm gonna give that in the good priority here. So what do we got? Most of my Thanksgiving is going to be banana pudding, Little Smokies, deviled eggs, dinner rolls, gravy, green bean cassie, fat ass green bean cassie. I'm talking like chunky. Oh my God. Spiral ham, cranberries, mac and cheese. That's my spread, basically. That's what I have out there. We have a couple different kinds of desserts, and then we've got some appetizers too. But all this other stuff, dressing's going to be on there too, ham. But this cranberry sauce, the Hawaiian rolls, all these other fillers, man, get it out of here. I know people that just, they kind of go ham for Thanksgiving. That's what you're supposed to do. And they like some weird foods. This is my kind of traditional, what I want. And yeah, I just had a seizure thinking about it. Christmas isn't that far off. Christmas kind of looks the same, but it's usually like either prime rib or some sort of ham. I've done brisket, like really nice brisket before. But for Thanksgiving, man, I just want it to be the fall colors. I want stuffing. I want turkey. I want rolls and gravy. I want potatoes. This is my dream scenario right here. So yeah, let me know what goes on your Thanksgiving spread. Am I missing something? I feel like this was the most popular on the tier maker list. There was like 16,000 people, and people were voting for the top ones and kind of removing stuff. So yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. It's almost 4:00, so shit, man. What are you guys getting into? What are the games tomorrow? Let's look at that really quick. I'm thinking that I don't know if people use FanDuel or bet money at all. We got the Packers and the Lions. Go Lions. We got the Chiefs over the Cowboys, and we're taking the Ravens over the Bengals. I think that's what I'm going with. We got Ducks fucking Huskies on Friday. Crazy good games all weekend. That's going to decide the fate of the playoff for college football. So in the meantime, when I get all the crazy family out of my house, I'm going to watch some of my favorite films. I don't think we went over all of them, but Grumpy Old Men, you gotta have that. That is an amazing Thanksgiving sleeper people forget about. Killers of the Flower Moon I watched around Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, so I associate that with it. Same with like Legends of the Fall. I don't know what it is. I love feature films on Thanksgiving, man, and I love Legends of the Fall. Scent of a Woman, Thanksgiving holiday. Dude's going to see Al Pacino. Hoo-ah! So good, man. Any of those Friends episodes that are the Thanksgiving specials, because I really don't care for Friends. I'm more of a Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld. Or How I Met Your Mother. The Slapsgiving episodes are just great. Simple Plan, I really like. That feels more like a New Year's kind of film, but I love it. But now Dutch with Ed O'Neill, that is a great kind of Thanksgiving holiday film. same with any of the Rockies, right? That Tom Hanks movie that came out last year with Robin Wright, the people from Forrest Gump, right? The Here movie from Robert Zemeckis, that feels like it's got enough Thanksgiving in it for me to call it like a Thanksgiving / Christmas movie. Another kind of sleeper that I throw in there is Green Book, because they're kind of traveling over the Thanksgiving holiday to get to Christmas. Love Green Book. I love feature films on Thanksgiving. I love being fat on my couch with beer or hard alcohol or anything like that, man, and watching Thanksgiving movies. Feature films, guys. Hope you have a great and amazing Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to come back Saturday or Sunday night. And what's up? Who was this person? Hello and thanks from Stacy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Guys, have the best Thanksgiving. I love you. Take really good care. Until next time, me and my dog Diesel are signing off. Happy Thanksgiving. Cheers.